no going back now. There ain't no going back now. Yeah, I'm ready to brawl. Yeah, I'm ready to brawl.
What's up, sinners? Welcome to the sinden. I am Sin. Today we have a different type of video. It's not a reaction. I'm gonna call it a spotlight. It's from one of my favorite reactors. I'm not blowing smoke or anything up his ass. The man's great. His name's Cliff Beats. I'll link him up by Harley over here. Go check him out. Hit subscribe. Hit like. You won't be sorry. He hits the bars. He picks the bars out. The music selection's amazing. The man does his work. He puts in his work. You'll see in this video what he actually does, how many videos and live streams and games. So the man's the real deal. He deserves his 200,000 followers, that's for sure. But this video is really interesting, and I know I got a lot of Funko creators in here, and so I figured I'm going to do a reaction for you all. Not a reaction, a spotlight. I'm going to let the man talk. Yeah, they never answer his fucking question. YouTube, just answer the man's fucking question. But I wanted you all to see this so you all know what's going on, because I know a few of you have felt this, especially those of you that have the larger channels that I've talked to. Yeah, it's shady as fuck. So here we have, there's a man himself, Cliff Beats. Let's see what he has to say, and like I said, go hit his page, hit subscribe, hit like. You won't be sorry. Check out his videos, leave him a comment, show some support. The man works his ass off, and he is one of the top. So let's go ahead and see what old Cliff here has to say. Step up to the mic, Cliff.
What's up, guys? Cliff Beats, no script, off the rip. How do I start this? First off, I don't want to look at myself while I record. I don't want to look at myself. I wasn't going to make this video, but I thought it would be pretty important. Of course, my AC unit just kicks on as soon as I start this video. There's been some issues that I've been noticing, not just myself, but other content creators as well. Let me close the door. Hold on.
You're not going to copyright me, are you, Cliff?
So
I got to pause this.
I was talking to some other creators over the past few days, I would say like the last couple weeks, and we've all kind of noticed a bit of a slide or a downtick in our views, kind of just like anything that has to do with our channels when it comes to views, impression rates, revenue, everything under the sun when it comes to the channel has damn near been cut in half or has dramatically decreased. And we were all kind of like maybe it's just changes in the algorithm. Maybe it has to do with, YouTube's always making changes, and especially around this time of the year, the fourth quarter, fourth quarter, November specifically, they really try to make some changes. It happens every year. Last year they tried to do it with the cursing. We weren't allowed to curse. This year they're changing.
Yeah, you remember first 7 seconds, don't curse. That was such bullshit.
The fourth quarter, fourth quarter, November specifically, they really try to make some changes. It happens every year. Last year they tried to do it with the cursing. We weren't allowed to curse. This year they're changing the way ads are being placed on videos, which was kind of vague, but basically saying like they're going to pick the spots and we no longer have control over that, which is fine. I don't even care about that. That has nothing to do with this video. This video basically has to do with channels being throttled, and now I actually have a little bit of an understanding, and I finally had a representative kind of explain what's going on, but it's super shady. It doesn't sound right at all. So last night, just for shits and giggles, I got done with my live stream. I reached out to the YouTube chat center, and I wanted to ask them, hey, is there a reason why myself, including other channels, who I never even listed their names, I'm not going to list their names right now, I said, is there a reason why, we're seeing a huge downtick with our channels? And all I basically asked about views. Last month my views were like 3.4.
Right there. Basically, I asked about views.
Shits and giggles. I got that on my live stream. I reached out to the YouTube chat center, and I wanted to ask them, hey, is there a reason why myself, including other channels, who I never even listed their names, I'm not going to list their names right now. I said, is there a reason why, we're seeing a huge downtick with our channels? And all I basically asked about views. Last month my views were like 3.4 million or something like that, and this month they're at like 1.7. But I produced the same amount of content, and I still have the older content that I still made. So basically saying like my old videos are at a dead stop, and my new videos aren't even being watched, which is fine. I understand there's highs and lows to everything, and it's not even that big of a deal. I just wanted to see like what is going on, because you guys know with my past, I've had a few bugs in my system according to YouTube. So they put me on hold for about 10 minutes. I would go through the entire chat, but it's just going to give you both, me and you, a headache, and I'll end up flipping my shit. And they put me on hold. They came back, and the representative basically told me that, I forgot the terminology she used. She basically said that there were fake users across the entire platform that are generating more revenue for channels, and they're trying to keep that under control. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I think they call it invalid users, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go into an email they sent me here shortly. And I was like, okay, that doesn't really make any sense. I'm asking about the views, not the revenue. Like, I'm trying to figure out exactly what's happening with the views. And she didn't even make sense. It was kind of like incoherent. Felt like I was talking to a bot or somebody who doesn't speak English that well, which is completely fine. I don't even care about that. Option. So I said, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you just send me an email with the details, kind of going more into this, so I could share this with my partners and also just with myself, so I have a little bit more of an idea. So this is what they sent me. And I'm going to pull this up right now for you guys.
Now, before he keeps going, those of you in the Funko community, I won't mention the two fuckeries' names. You all know who they are. Who bought their subs, remember? You watch them go up fucking 1,000, 1,500 a week. Their videos are getting 4,000 views. Remember back then? Remember when we were looking all that shit up? Yeah, I mean, I still have a sticker on the wall over here. But yeah, that's what they're talking about.
Hold on 1 second. That's the wrong button. Wrong button. And like, look, guys, I'm not even mad. I just wanted to bring this to people's attention, because I've been getting messaged on Instagram saying, hey, Cliff, are you having any issues with this? Any issues with that? And, I was saying like, yeah, some of these issues I'm having, some issues I'm not having. I'm not having. And I wanted to make this video to kind of, if anybody's going through this, that's a content creator, I wanted to show you exactly what they sent me and what they're saying is happening across this platform, which just seems to happen every time around this year. It makes absolutely no sense. It makes no sense. On top of that, now I've been accused of going against their guidelines, which I haven't done anything. I barely even know how to work a computer. If you watch my channel, I don't know how to work shit. I barely know how to make videos. So hold on, let me pull this up. Where's my display capture? There it is. It's a little mini clip. I'm going to cover my face here for a second. Oh, we're in Inception. All right. So I'm going to pull up this email so you guys can see it. I might even get in trouble for this. I don't know.
Wait for this.
All right. So this is what YouTube support sent to me. They said, hi there. Thanks for chatting with me. I understand that your earnings are important to you, as this is a reflection that your hard work pays off. Allow me to clarify things. Hold on. I never asked about revenue. I never asked a thing about revenue, but they focused on revenue. I didn't say anything. I asked about views. So let's just get back to that. To shed light on this, our system detected invalid traffic activity on your channel. That's why you noticed that your revenue was reduced. Again, I never asked about revenue. Invalid traffic, also known as invalid activity, is an activity that doesn't come from a real user with genuine interest. What the fuck does that mean? It can include fraudulent and artificial ways to boost ad revenue for videos, amongst others. So are you accusing me of hiring people to boost my own numbers? I don't even know how to do that. 1, 2, that makes absolutely no sense. Why would I even risk anything like that? Why would you tell me in a chat that it's happening across the platform and then tell me basically that I'm hiring people? That makes no sense. Hold on one second. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We got more to read.
Let me pause it.
To give you an idea of...
Just in case. I don't want to get this copywritten and get fucked over on it. This really needs to be seen. So
accusing me of hiring people to boost my own numbers, that makes... I don't even know how to do that. One, two, that makes absolutely no sense. Why would I even risk anything like that? Why would you tell me in a chat that it's happening across the platform and then tell me basically that I'm hiring people? That makes no sense. Hold on one second. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We got more to read. To give you an idea of what is considered as invalid traffic, here are the examples of invalid traffic on videos. Friends or contacts letting playlists of your videos run all day long, resulting in a boost in ad traffic due to ads playing on those videos. Announcing to your viewers that they should watch or click through ads on certain videos to boost ad traffic, thereby boosting ad revenue. Have I once asked you guys to watch my videos and click on ads? Show me one video of me telling you guys to please go click on my ads. I ask you guys to please go subscribe and go like to the original artist. I never asked anybody to click anything. I don't even promote one thing on this channel. I don't promote merch. I don't do promotions with other companies. I've turned everything down because I don't want any of that on this channel.
Now, I've watched this man for over 1.5 years. He is one of my favorite reactors. Everything he said there is 100% true. He has never told anyone to click an ad. He's never tried to tell anybody anything. If anything, he's tried to stay awake because he works his ass off. You wouldn't believe how many videos he's tired in. But he's never done any of that. And I can tell you that because I've watched him for 1.5 years. So all that's true.
Go subscribe and go like to the original artist. Video. I never asked anybody to click anything. I don't even promote one thing on this channel. I don't promote merch. I don't do promotions with other companies. I've turned everything down because I don't want any of that on this channel. Let me get more into this. Hold on. This is what made me mad. It's coming up in a second. Third parties running automated clicking bots. I don't even know what that is. On your video to manipulate ad traffic. Another factor to consider in relation to invalid traffic is the presence of certain online games, websites, and similar platforms that might unknowingly promote ads in ways that are not genuine. What? To prevent invalid traffic on your videos, kindly refer below to the recommended practices. Avoid partnering with untrusted parties when it comes to video creation and building your channel. Bitch, I do this by myself. I have nobody. I have one person who helps me do YouTube Shorts, which I don't even upload. I'm going to drop a bunch today because they're just sitting on my computer and I got to free up some space, but I don't work with anybody. It's just me. So let me get back to this. Don't click on your video's ads, even if you think it might be okay to do so. It's like I'm already guilty before there's no explanation. Some third parties might push for purchasing traffic to raise ad revenue on your views, likes, or subscriptions. It's best to avoid working with them. I don't. Please kindly remember that the examples offered are just a small sample of the numerous potential scenarios at play. And this list is by no means exhaustive. Okay, that's a little vague. From our perspective, we can provide valuable guidelines on how to prevent invalid traffic, but it's important to clarify that we do not engage in manual checking of such traffic. Hold on. So you just accused me saying that I'm working with third parties to boost my ad revenue. That's why my channel's cut in half, right? Everything, not just me. Remember, I'm not speaking just for myself. I'm trying to speak on the behalf of other channels, and I'm not going to list their names. It's not my business. I'm just saying from my conversations with them that they have also seen a huge downtick in what's going on with their channel. And they're like, I haven't switched anything up. I haven't done anything wrong. Well, if you message YouTube, this is probably the answer you're going to get. Oh, it's not over yet. This is what really got me mad. But so you just told me all that. But then you say that. We do not manually, so they're not manually checking on such traffic. What is? The system? Yeah, here it is. Once the system no longer detects invalid traffic on your channel, it will be back to normal. Once the system no longer detects invalid traffic on your channel, it will be back to normal. What proof do you have? This system is flagging our channels and detecting invalid traffic. And when it's done, it'll be back to normal. Dude, I had 2 bugs. 2 bugs is what they told me on my channel for like 2 years. The whole time I've had a fucking channel. And they told me once those bugs were fixed, my channel would resume and go back to normal. It never has. Dude, I was getting more views with 2,000 subscribers than 236,000 subscribers. I've made 3,000 more videos and my numbers are down because of this shit. But I have nothing to do with this. And it says for more details, you can check our Help Center article about invalid traffic on your videos. We appreciate your patience and understanding on this matter. If you have further questions, don't hesitate to reach back to us. Oh, I did. And I basically asked for proof of invalid traffic so I can share it with my fellow creators and my attorney. Because this makes absolutely no sense. You accuse me of doing something wrong.
Why don't they just answer the question about views?
Like I said, what I was told in the regular chat, which I don't even want to pull up because it's going to look like a damn transcript. It's going to look like something like Morse code fucking messages being sent during wartime. It makes absolutely no sense. But this is what I'm guessing is happening across the platform, because when I messaged Maxine the first time, in the chat, she stated that this is happening across the entire platform and they're trying to regulate it. And I had no idea what she was talking about. I was like, can you elaborate? Can you please send me an email with more details? She basically just sent me an email saying that I'm at fault for hiring third-party teams to help boost my own numbers. 1, that's the dumbest thing you could ever fucking do. 2, wouldn't that get your channel fucking deleted or something? 3, I don't even know how to do that. I know how to hit play, stop, and I know how to like edit the end of a video and the beginning of a video on iMovie. That's all I know how to do. But now I'm being accused of having invalid traffic. Like, aren't you supposed to promote your channel? Aren't you supposed to bring in as many views as possible? And, you know, here's my question too is, so what if somebody
This part.
puts on a playlist of yours and watches your content from front to back? Is there a problem with that? I'm sure that there are plenty of artists out there, musicians, who have albums that people just hit play on and they go about their day.
I actually just did this. Tom McDonald put the digital version up of Brave 2 on his channel. I hit the playlist and I listened to every track on that song. So every track on that album. So I guess I'm guilty of being a fucking bot.
Aren't you supposed to promote your channel? Aren't you supposed to bring in as many views as possible? And, you know, here's my question too is, so what if somebody puts on a playlist of yours and watches your content from front to back? Is there a problem with that? I'm sure that there are plenty of artists out there, musicians, who have albums that people just hit play on and they go about their day. Be it driving in a truck or be it, you know, listening to podcasts or whatever it is every single day, going to the gym. I mean, when I go to the gym, I listen to an entire playlist for somebody's album. So that's invalid traffic. And what was the verbiage again? And what was the verbiage again? Hold on. I got to find this. Because that was one thing that threw me off too. It was genuine interest. That doesn't come from a real user with genuine interest. So I'm not a real user with genuine interest when I watch people's music videos. So if I go watch all of Ren's content or all of Harry Mack's content, or if I go watch all of Tom McDonald's content, I'm not a genuine person because I'm letting the playlist run all the way through. That doesn't make any sense to me. And listen, I'm not mad. I'm okay. But this does frustrate me that there are people out here, again, who do this full time who bust their ass, put their blood, sweat, and tears into it. They're messaging me, hey, have you noticed any issues? Have you noticed this, this, and that? And I'm like, yeah, I have, but it's not that, like, it's not like horrendous, like it's that horrible. But I mean, everything's been cut in half. You know what I'm saying? Like you go from doing 3.4 million views in a month to all of a sudden doing 1.7, which is what you were doing when your channel first started. It's like they keep you at a baseline. And it's the most frustrating thing ever. And if they see you start spiking, you get shadow banned again. I don't understand the concept behind this. It makes absolutely no sense. So I sent them an email back, and hopefully they can give me some more updates. But I said, can you please provide proof of this? I would like to see some of these invalid traffic users. I would like to see some of these companies that they're claiming that people can hire to boost their numbers. You know, it doesn't make any sense. In my mind, it doesn't make any sense. So there you go. I just want to make this video for you guys and let you know if any channels are out there that are going through some weird shit and they're wondering, hey, like, why are my views down? Hey, like, why my impression rate is down 20% from last month. 20%. I upload with my live streams. I do 20, and then probably maybe like, so each week I'm doing a little over 50 videos. Each week I'm doing a little over 50 videos. So we'll just say on average, you're getting 200 videos from me a month, including my live streams. Around that, maybe like 80 videos a month, including my live streams.
That's a hell of a lot, bro.
It doesn't make any sense. Nothing has changed. I haven't hired anybody. I'm sure these other channels have not hired anybody. I talk to them all the time. I work with them. And if it was a violation of the guidelines, if you violate the guidelines, you get a warning, you get your channel taken away, but none of that happened. The only thing that happened was revenue was missing along with views are missing. So I had videos that were doing 10 to 100,000 views in a couple of days, and now I can barely break 1,000, which is...
It's fucking weird. Everything he's saying is true. I've seen him with other channels. I noticed it on his. Some of his very, very popular songs have gotten very, very, very few views, where some of the non-popular songs have gotten more views. It's weird.
It was a violation of the guidelines. If you violate the guidelines, you get a warning, you get your channel taken away, but none of that happened. The only thing that happened was revenue was missing along with views are missing. So I had videos that were doing 10 to 100,000 views in a couple of days, and now I can barely break 1,000, which is fine. I really don't care. It's the fuckery that I care about more than anything, because this can...
And that, I can tell you too, is 100% honest from him. He don't care. He does this to support artists. Every video he does, he tells you to go and subscribe and like and show some love to the artist. That's his main concern. He puts all kinds of music out there. We only halfway through. Let's go.
So I had videos that were doing 10 to 100,000 views in a couple of days, and now I can barely break 1,000, which is fine. I really don't care. It's the fuckery that I care about more than anything, because this can affect somebody whose livelihood depends on just content creating. And again, this always happens at this time of the year. It always seems to happen around the third or fourth quarter as we deal with this fuckery. And then back in March, they're like, oh, everything is fixed. We decided to go back on our policy terms. And it's like...
That makes me think that it's a tax issue. That it's a YouTube tax issue. That they're cutting these channels in half. So at the fourth quarter, kind of like pick any fucking store. Massive sales in the fourth quarter to get everything off the floor because they have to pay taxes on what they got. I really think this is a tax thing with YouTube, if I had to guess. That fourth quarter earnings are what they're trying to get down, so they pay less.
Again, this always happens at this time of the year. It always seems to happen around the third or fourth quarter as we deal with this fuckery. And then back in March, they're like, oh, everything is fixed. We decided to go back on our policy terms. And it's like, what were you doing for those months? So, for example, what happened to me last year I don't know if you guys remember
This
or
is
not, but in
fucked up.
November of last year, they made a huge change that you could not curse or say anything in the first 7 seconds of your video. Well, my videos used to start off with Cliff Beats, no script, off the rip, coming at you with some more Eminem in this bitch. All right, well, let's pick a name. Eminem in this bitch. I would say in this bitch, like in this house, as in a place, not like a derogatory term. There was nothing wrong with it at all. YouTube told me, since I used that in my intro, which they told me to change my intro in the beginning. My intro used to be Cliff Beats, no script, off the rip. And I used to say something about grabbing on some tiggity tits. Jokingly saying grabbing on some tiggity tits, and I would do this. That was the beginning of my intro. It was kind of corny, kind of quirky, kind of funny, kind of goofy. YouTube messaged me and said, hey, we need you to remove that from your intro if you'd like to monetize your content. I said, okay, no problem. I'll take that out of our... And they were like, it will limit your views and stuff. I was like, okay, I'll take it out. No more grabbing on tiggity tits. I love to grab on tiggity tits, but you don't want me grabbing on tiggity tits. So I took that out. And I changed it to bitch. And I even asked them if that was okay. They said, yeah, that's fine. Completely fine. November of last year, they changed the policy of no swearing. What happens to 2,000 videos that start off with Cliff Beats, no script, coming at you with some more Eminem, Taylor Swift, Kendrick Lamar, all these other artists in this bitch? They're limited. Now I can't run ads on my videos, and they're limited view.
Oh, wait till you hear this shit. You want to talk about some fucking fuckery?
Limitedly viewed. So, with that being done, and there was a huge uproar in the YouTube community. I mean, Penguin Zero, Charlie said something. I mean, everybody did. Joe Budden podcast. They're like, so I can't even swear on my own podcast anymore? Like, this doesn't make sense. That happened from November to March. But during November to March, I was speaking with YouTube, and a representative told me, look, we see where you're coming from. This is after weeks of me arguing. They said, we see where you're coming from. This is what we're going to ask of you to do. They were like, go to YouTube, use the YouTube editor in YouTube Studio, and edit the beginning of your video so there's no cursing in the first 7 seconds of the video. And I said, look, I'll do that, but there's 2,000 videos for me to do that for. That's going to take me weeks to do. And they're like, we understand. And I was like, I don't know how to use the YouTube editor. Guys, I told you, I don't know how to use this shit. They were like, okay, we'll walk you through it. I had a representative walk me through how to use the editor, their own tool on their platform. I didn't know how to do it. They did it all via email. I have every email still. So I went and I spent weeks going back and removing bitch and making sure in the first 7 seconds there's no swearing. Even though in Tupac's song Hit 'Em Up, he goes, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. He says that in the first 4 seconds of the fucking song. And plenty of other songs where it starts off with a swear. There's plenty of them in hip-hop, not just hip-hop, but plenty of other genres. And that was my argument to YouTube. Was like, how could you allow some monetization but not here? And they were like word for word said, life isn't fair. And I was like, okay, life isn't fair. Let me go and fix this issue with the editor. I went through 2,000 videos. It was like 1,900 and something videos. I went through that many videos. I edited them. I edited those videos, which my whole tagline is no cuts, no edits in this bitch. There's no cuts, there's no edits.
Yep.
And then they asked me to submit them all for a manual review. So I submitted them all for a manual review in like December or January of last year.
Now remember, they asked him to submit it for a manual review.
Going into this year. They all came back rejected. And they just said, sorry, we can't change it. It goes against our policy guideline. And I was like, what the fuck did I just do all that for? Then they announced in March that, hey, due to the blowback from every creator, that we're going to go back to how cursing was before November of 2022. And they were like, any videos of yours that were demonetized, limited views, will go back to you the way they were. And I was like, cool, sweet, great. I get my videos back. Like, at least all my hard work isn't undone. It's years of posting content, which I love doing. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful. March rolls around, and I'm about halfway through March, and I'm like, this is weird. Like, my videos still haven't gotten back to me. I don't know what's going on. They still have all these little yellow icons. I don't know. I thought their videos were supposed to go back. So I reached out to YouTube, and it took me a couple days of going back and forth with them, and they finally got me to their internal team, which is like the team that you speak to whenever you have serious issues with your channel. And they told me, since I ran a manual review and I had my videos manually reviewed, they are no longer eligible to be returned to their user. I told YouTube I didn't even know. First off, I didn't even know how to manually review this shit. I didn't even know how to edit my videos. They said since I edited my videos and I asked for a manual review that my videos are no longer eligible. I said, your representative told me to do this.
That makes no fucking sense. Because he asked for his video to be reviewed, they no longer can go back to him? That's not what a review is. You review it, you either accept it or deny it. But either way, it goes back to the owner. It might go back limited, it might go back whole. Who the fuck knows? But that's bullshit.
I told YouTube I didn't even know. First off, I didn't even know how to manually review this shit. I didn't even know how to edit my videos. They said since I edited my videos and I asked for a manual review that my videos are no longer eligible. I said, your representative told me to do this. I have all the email. I sent them all the emails. I showed them everything. They try to like fight me like on the verbiage between me and the representative. Like, oh, well, they didn't, like basically saying like they didn't click the button for you. I said, no, but you could see them instructing me exactly how to use the editing program. I didn't know how to use it. So obviously I'm following their instructions. You could read them telling me what to do step by step. And they go, well, you shouldn't follow the instructions of a representative. And I'm like, who am I supposed to follow the instructions of then if I'm trying to get to...
Right there, I would have smashed my head against the wall. That's the stupidest fucking statement. This whole thing's stupid. Because he asked about views and they never mention views. But for YouTube to actually say you should not follow their own representatives is so fucking stupid. YouTube, what are you doing?
Do step by step. And they go, well, you shouldn't follow the instructions of a representative. And I'm like, who am I supposed to follow the instructions of then if I'm trying to get to make my channel work properly? It makes absolutely no sense. And again, guys, don't focus on the revenue. I'm more focused on the outreach. I want there to be more positivity spread throughout the platform. I want videos to be seen so people spread more love and positivity on the platform. But you can't do that if your videos are limited, because I said in this bitch, which is also a female dog, is also bitch. And I'm not calling anybody a bitch. They came back and they basically told me, well, at least going forward, you now know how to make content correctly. I was like, what? Now I know how to make content correctly? You're moving the goalpost on us. I even said, I said, so what if one day you guys change the rules and say, hey, you can't wear a black shirt? All my videos of me wearing a black shirt are going to be fucking limited or age restricted or taken down or demonetized. And which is funny, on all my videos that were demonetized, there were ads still being ran on them, but they weren't going to me. They were going to YouTube. It doesn't make any sense. And then now you got this fuckery. Now you got invalid traffic. Now they're claiming it's invalid traffic. So I asked them to please provide proof.
I hope you get it, man.
And I even said, like, this is beyond frustrating for me. My channel and my partners, I said my channel has been cut in half due to these false accusations. This sounds like a scam to strip me of my views and revenue that I generate through my ability to influence and connect with people. It's called promotion, which I'm sure I do not need to explain to a corporation like YouTube. But it's their system. It's the system that is making these judgment calls, and this is getting a little bit too out of hand, man. Again, I'm fine. I'm cool. I just wanted to make this video. Again, guys, I use this platform to vent. I also want people to understand that, a lot of people feel alone in content creating because it's a lot of, it's like a rat race. People are against each other, and I'm really trying to break that stigma. I want people to work with each other and promote each other and show love to one another. I want people to help each other. That's why you see me make videos about how to beat copyright strikes if they're trying to strike your channel down. There's a bunch of issues within YouTube that people are afraid to speak on because they're afraid of losing their platform. I'm not afraid of losing my platform. I have a career. I've hustled my entire life. I will always find a way.
You've earned my
This
respect,
doesn't pay well
man.
enough anyway to really pay all my bills. So I have no problem making a video explaining what is going on. So anybody out there that's dealing with these issues, if you notice a huge swing in your views, in your impressions, in your click-through rate, uh, in your revenue, apparently that's their main focus right now. I never even mentioned revenue in the chat. I asked about my views. I said, how do
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. He asked about his views. Why were they so set on revenue? Which again throws me to, I believe it's a fourth quarter tax thing, like every big business. Then there's a lot of tomfuckery going on. But let's finish this out. We got a couple more minutes.
views go from 3.4 to 1.7 with less than 28 days? It's been like 20 days. Hasn't even been a full 28 days. So it honestly made no sense to me. That's what I was trying to figure out, was how the views can go down so dramatically. You know, I had videos that were doing, like I said, they were going from 10 to 100K in the first 3 or 4 days. Now I post a video, nobody even...
You also have to keep in mind, the videos he's talking about in the last 20 some days, you're talking Ren, who got me what, over 2,000 views on my 500 fucking sub channel. Tom McDonald, Adam Calhoun, brand new album, 4 videos. I think he even did an album review. You're talking mad fucking Samson. You've got Samson doing his political shit. That was in the last month. Seeing these reviews popped up. So there's some major videos that are getting a lot of traction, at least on my channel, for my little ass channel. I have 500, I don't know what I have, 500 subscribers or some shit. But I'm getting 500 plus thousand views on these videos. He should be getting tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views, and he's not. And I don't understand it, because every one of his videos is A, good quality, B, on point. He picks out bars. He picks out each good bar. You might skip a couple, because if you stopped at every bar from Tom McDonald, you're going to have a fucking hour-long video on a 3-minute song. So, but go watch his videos. You will see the man is a great reactor. That's why I follow him. That's why he has my respect. This is why he has my respect, because he's not afraid to fucking say how it is. This is how YouTube works.
People are messaging me, like, Cliff, like, where are all your videos at? Why aren't you uploading? And I'm like, I am uploading. I upload 6 to 15 videos per day, but they're not seeing them. Is everybody in?
I wonder if that's because of the, there used to be, if you released 4 videos within 24 hours or something, anything extra wouldn't be seen.
Invalid user? Is everybody an invalid user? So if you, there's a lot of questions I have that don't make any sense. And this is why, you know, so for your favorite artists and your favorite creators, please look out for them. Do what you can to help them out.
Speaking of which, on that point, Tom McDonald and Adam Calhoun released that song Race War. They got shadow banned for the word race. YouTube shadow banned them for the word race. Now, there are at least 2 meanings to race. But, yeah, this shit's getting a little fucking Naziville here.
Is everybody an invalid user? So if you, there's a lot of questions I have that don't make any sense. And this is why, you know, so for your favorite artists and your favorite creators, please look out for them. Do what you can to help them out. I'm sure, like I said, again, I didn't say anything. Maxine's the one who told me that this is happening across the entire platform. I was asking specifically about myself and some of my buddies that I work with, like, hey, is there a reason why we're seeing a downtick in our views and stuff? She said this is happening across the entire platform. So if you notice this happening with your favorite artists, your favorite content creators, be it whatever genre it's in gaming,
share,
entertainment, reaction videos, bar breakdown videos, like, just support them and do what you can and let them know that you're there. You know, a lot of people, like I said, they put their blood, sweat, and tears into these videos every single day, and
Which he
it
does.
really it hurts me to
He
see
says he
that
puts like
YouTube can
he
just
does put up that many videos.
use this terminology and use that as an excuse without any proof to shut down people's channels that were working normally, but since they were working too normally and generating you the correct amount of revenue or views, it's invalid traffic.
I think it's tax, man.
What do you mean? Like, can I please
Fourth-quarter
have
tax,
proof of that?
dude.
And if I'm wrong, I will eat my words and I will make a video and I will show you proof of this invalid traffic. I will post whatever they send me back, because I asked them to please
He will.
provide me proof so I could give it to my attorney and also my partners,
100%.
just so I can look at it, just so I can personally see what's going on. If I am wrong, I will make another video, I will upload it, and I will eat crow. I will eat crow and I will fucking be in the wrong, but I know I'm not in the wrong. I 100% know I'm not in the wrong. I haven't changed a thing. I make my 6 to 15 videos per day. I game Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I go live for donation requests on Tuesday and Thursday. And I mind my business. I don't work with a third party. I don't have anybody helping me besides an editor who edits YouTube shorts for me that I haven't even uploaded yet. And I just got a copyright strike right now. Look at this. I'm getting copyright strikes. I'm getting copyright strikes right now. After I question them about this shit, I'm getting slammed with copyright strikes. I don't know what to say, man. It's just like it's getting really old. And now I'm gonna get punished. Now I'm gonna get punished because I'm speaking out about this shit. Two, I sent them a message. And now they're gonna copyright strike my fucking channel to pieces. So I'm just giving you a heads up of what's happening, man. Welcome to the world of content creating. Again, I hope this doesn't rub anybody the wrong way. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to be more informative and let other people know that if you're encountering issues like these, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. And I would say message me if you need any help, but I don't think this is something I can help with. I just wanted to kind of inform people about what YouTube is claiming is happening. And I'm sure it's not happening to some channels. I'm sure some channels are fine. I'm not saying it's happening to everybody, but she said it's across the platform. Invalid users across the platform is the exact terminology that I seen in the chat. So, yeah, that's why I asked for them to elaborate via email. But anyways, I've rambled enough. I talked about it way too much. Welcome to shadow banning on YouTube. Thanks for watching with me. If you can, go support to all your favorite content creators. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it. I'd love to have you too. I understand if I'm not your type of creator, that's totally fine. But I wanted to bring a little bit. I wanted to shed a little bit of light on what's going on this side of things, and maybe other people are also going through this that I just haven't talked to. But out of around 22 people I've spoken to, we're all going through very similar issues. So if somebody else is too, please comment down below. Let me know, or message me on Instagram personally so you don't have to put your information out there. I just want to see who else is going through this shit. So yeah, this is ridiculous. I love you guys. Stay safe. Thanks for watching with me. And thank you for letting me vent and share this with you, because I don't know what else to do. Talking to YouTube or trying to work with them seems pointless at this point. So I don't know. But thanks for watching with me, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and welcome to the Shadow Realm. We are in the Shadow Realm. I am being shadow banned. I love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you on the next one, all right? I'll see you lives tonight at 6 p.m.
All right, let me make sure it's not going to flip over or something else. All right, so there you have it. Cliff Beats. Like I said, go subscribe to the motherfucker. He's one of my favorite reactors out there. He's 100% on point. He doesn't bite his tongue, doesn't hold back. If you like my shit, you'll like his. Just less cussing, less beer drinking, less pot smoking. He's a better reactor than I am, I can tell you that. He brings the facts straight up. This is the kind of man he is. This is the kind of people we need in our fucking country. So if you made it this far, please, go hit the man up. Give him a subscribe, give him a like, watch his videos, show some love. Please, from me. Do it for me if you can. Cliff Beats is awesome. He is one of my favorite reactors. No Life Shack. I've been watching him since before he even hit 1 million. I can name a ton of them that I like. But when I go to look for reactions, I go to Cliff's channels. I check it out. I mean, he's a man. He fucking hits some bars right on point. But I thought this should be shown. If I can reach 1 creator, 2 creators, maybe 3 creators, and let them know what's going on, I've done my job. I'll sell for 1. If I can hit 1 creator that's sitting there going, what the fuck, and you see this and you figure it out, and you make it through the whole fucking 40-some minute video here, yeah, much props to you. Cliff, mad respect to you, man. Mad respect to you. I look up to you. You inspire me all the time, just so you know. Hope you don't mind I did this. I'm not doing it for clout, and I'm not doing it to blow smoke up your ass. Everything I said is 100% true. I don't blow smoke up people's asses. I like your shit. You do your job, and you were fucking on point. Thank you for that video. It's needed. But until next time, tell someone you love them. Keep your hands off other people's shit. Don't break other people's shit. And keep sinning.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely.